107.5 WGCI, the Shaw's #1 for hip hop and R&B. Chicago. Got a real special guest in here with me today. One of Chicago's favorite, Korporate. What's going on, brother?
Man, blessings. I can't complain. One day at a time, shit.
I was waiting on the lingo, baby.
Come on, mama.
Man, it's a blessing to get you on the air with me today, man. I've been following you, watching your grind, dog, and you doing your thing.
Man, bless. I appreciate that
For
sure.
real. And I was telling you off mic, it just seems like everything you do, you seem to incorporate a piece of Chicago in it.
For sure, that's me.
You know what I'm saying?
Chicago, and Chicago is me. I'm for that game.
Why is that so important to you, bro?
Chicago got me to where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? I gained the vast majority of my notoriety from, series of videos that showcase Chicago lifestyle and language and so on and so forth. Earlier labeled as Chicago Niggas Be Like, but now currently known as Black Chicago Be Like. So
I like that.
Yeah, I'm grateful.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it seems like, man, you just got your pulse on the city and what's going on.
Most certainly.
You know what I'm saying? You're at a point where I think personally you could be like, oh, I'm a little too big to go to that. Or, I'll see y'all next time, or I don't have to go to this. But I constantly see you, especially involved in things with the youth.
Most certainly.
That's important to you, I can tell.
Most definitely.
Why is that?
I remember when I was young, and having different things that influenced
What side of town you from?
Over east.
Okay.
Some people may try to say I'm from out west, but, I spent my elementary years under the 290 Act, you feel me? But I'm over east, you feel me? The whole time, y'all know what's going on, you feel me? It's radio, but y'all know what I wanted to say.
Yeah.
But, when I was younger, I remember, different people that I was able to converse with and speak with, and they influenced me to, pursue things well into, past my teens and so on and so forth. Like, even something as simple as career day. Fourth grade, I remember this lady came in. She was a personal banker from Seaway Bank. Mm-hmm. And she came in and just spoke about, the financial field, so on and so forth. And that interaction with her never left me. Mm-hmm. And it influenced me to, go to college and major in accounting. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, just having that positive, influence, in the younger years can really affect how you move and operate, into your older years. Mm-hmm.
And then you get to see somebody look like you.
For sure.
Being successful doing something that you're like, oh man, I feel like I can do it now.
Absolutely. I think that's most certainly that's one of the most important things that I make sure to harp on when I'm speaking to the youth, is that I'm not doing nothing that you can't do. You know what I'm saying? I let them know I'm from the same areas that a lot of y'all are from. You know what I'm saying? I was under the 290 Act for elementary school. I stayed over there in the Ward, 79th and Honorary. I was on 79th and Wood. I graduated from Corliss. Even when my OG and them got a new job, we was in Country Club Hills for a couple years, but then life hit and she lost the crib, and then we moved on 113th and Wentworth, and then that's when I went to Corliss, graduated from Corliss. I stayed over there in the pocket on 71st and Drexel. That's where I first started my videos. So, I'm a product of, the Chicago streets as well, and I was able to, overcome and find my way. Yeah. And, I started out using my phone. You know what I'm saying? I was in a position where I was trying to figure out how am I going to market my music, and, that's when I started producing the content. I ain't had no money for no expensive camera equipment.
Right.
But I knew I had my cell phone with a bill that I was barely able to keep up with. You feel me? But, I still made a way. And years later, I was able to invest in camera equipment and, teach myself how to edit, and color and so on and so forth, and lock in to,
wow. So you do all that yourself?
Absolutely. Like in the YouTube University. It's really no excuse for real. Yeah. So many times we say, man, I don't know how to do this. No. All the information that you're looking for is right there. I didn't go to film school. I didn't enroll at any point. You know what I'm saying? And with that information being put out into the atmosphere, it really, it settles on that young man. Like, damn. I can do that shit. Yep. And that's important.
That's really important, bro. Mm-hmm. And speaking of your content, does anybody help you write your content or your skits, or that's all you?
Yeah, off the top. I don't have no scripts or nothing.
Wow.
Yeah. So I don't even know what the people gonna say until I be like, I have my cameraman, he say rolling, and then I'll be like, all right, you say woo woo woo, and it be like, all right, action. and then go right into character.
But you gotta have these plots. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like pre-done. So where do you get? Where does the inspiration from that come from?
The inspiration, as far as the videos, you know, comes from things I may have went through, things some of my peers may have went through, and then other things are just strictly constructed in my imagination. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So even in the course of constructing a video, I like to compare it to the same way that you would construct an essay. You know what I'm saying? You have your attention getter. How is it going to start? You got your body, and then how are you going to bring it out? So as long as I got the top and the bottom, I freestyle the middle.
Yeah, but then you at the end you'll have a message.
And that's actually the first thing that I come up with. What is the moral of the story? Once I come up with the moral of the story, everything that lead up to it is just easy.
That's hard. That's hard. I love that, bro. I love that. And you're also an artist.
Absolutely. Actually, that's my primary talent for sure. You've been an artist before you were doing the YouTube videos Way
and all
before.
that.
Yeah,
so that's like your love. That's your baby.
Yeah, I started off in high school as a poet, spoken word. Wow. So that's my roots.
Okay.
Quite honestly, the wittiness of the script and you know the lines and everything, I highly contribute my ability to rap and put words together to, you know what I'm saying, and as far as that being successful. Even with, you know, something as simple as, you know, in one of the videos I see this girl and she got on this shiny bubble jacket, you know what I'm saying, and I come up to her, I'm like, well, shit, since you got on a garbage bag, you should let me take you out, you feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying, woo, like, that's rap. Like, you know what I'm saying, word association and, you know what I'm saying, metaphors and so on and so forth. That's poetry.
That's poetry, speaking, really. For sure. Right. Because rap is poetry.
Absolutely.
In its rawest form.
Most definitely.
And then poetry. I even want to go to this with you. Did you listen to Kendrick's new album?
I haven't had a chance to let it soak in. I be running around so crazy, but I look forward to having the time to sit down and really listen to it.
You should, bro. And I tell people all the time, I'm not necessarily the biggest Kendrick fan. I used to be like, man, this music too smart for me.
Oh God!
But this album,
yeah,
it's one, bro. It's one of them. It's gonna make you feel away.
I know.
Future had me out here wanting to get in the street and get on the hoe. Meanwhile, Kendrick had me wanting to go to counseling and fix my life and get myself together.
You know, actually, because I haven't listened to it yet, but when the album dropped, a lot of people was tagging me in reference to a song on there called Silent Hill. And he was on there like, huh. So I'm like, you never know. I think, you feel me? Like, cause you feel me? So man, if I did inspire Kendrick with that man blast,
you may have.
For real.
I didn't even catch that. Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Y'all know what's going on my mama.
He in tune though. He probably in tune.
I hope so. Shit.
That's what's up. Where'd you come up with your name?
Corporate. I came up with that in 2006. I was trying to figure out like what name can I, you know what I'm saying, place on myself that would describe me as a person. And I've always been about business. Even in high school, you know what I'm saying, when I was selling candy and the mix CDs, when I had LimeWire bumping, you feel me? Like, man. I was, you know, presenting people with next day service if they, you know what I'm saying, presenting me with their mix list and everything while the band, like I always just been about that. And even into my current years, like, you know what I'm saying, I'm real business, like serious about this. Like, it's all fun and games, but meeting me in real life, it's a whole nother, you know what I'm saying, experience. Like, you know what I'm saying, like I said in one of my raps, like I dream in color, but I do business in black and white. Like, you know what I'm saying, like I really be on that. Yeah. So yeah, corporate, that's fitting.
So corporate is the business side.
Absolutely, that's all me.
And you saying that's all you.
Yes, sir.
And it was inspired by the teacher that you met in the 4th grade, well, the lady from Career Day.
Oh God, yeah.
I love that, man.
For sure.
I love it. Where do you contribute your success to the most, though? What aspect of your life do you think, like, man, I think this stretch of my life was probably what molded me and what got me into the position I'm in now?
Just growing up in Chicago.
Chicago, period. Because,
you know, Chicago is serious about Chicago. Chicago loves Chicago, you know what I'm saying? So, if I'm coming with anything dealing with Chicago, the authenticity has to be there. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I've been coming with this for years and years and years and years, and you know what I'm saying, it's never been denied. Like, a lot of the stuff that I say in the videos or, you know, some of the different scenarios, you gotta know to know. You gotta be here. You can't have moved away and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be here in the midst. in order to get that type of accuracy.
Right.
So growing up in Chicago, period, contributed to the vast majority of my success.
I love that, man. And you let people know that. That's the dopest part about it, man.
For sure.
Dog, I do want to touch back on your music though.
For sure.
Because I think that's important. Do you have any projects out?
I just released a new single.
I see singles, but do you have any do you have a complete project?
I really have a formula for that. I just need one of these songs to hit.
Okay.
Then they'll get the full project. Cause I'm quiet, humble as kept, but when it comes to the music, I am complete Kanye in my head. I just don't do all that talking. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I wouldn't want to put out a project that glorious. Like, you know what I'm saying? That much of a blessing to the spirits and the souls of everyone that chooses to partake.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Without making sure that, everything is just right for it to be put in the atmosphere. So I just need one of these songs to hit. It's over with.
And that's really what you're waiting on. And I think you should talk about that because a lot of artists don't know that.
Most certainly.
That you have to work a song too.
Yeah.
It's not just drop a song and then, everybody's going to hear it.
For sure.
You got to work a record time and time again. And that same one. And you may be tired of working that record.
Absolutely.
But guess what? People may not have heard it yet.
Exactly.
Some people are going to be listening to it for the first time.
That's facts.
For the first time, bro.
Facts. For sure.
It's crazy. So let me ask you this: what's the goal for your music career? Where do you see yourself? Do you want to be one of those artists that I would consider more like signed with a record label, and then they getting the push, so they're all over the radio and different things like that. But then you've got other artists who have just their cult following. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear them on the radio, but if they go to a city and throw a show, that mug sold out. You know what I'm saying? Because they just have that cult type following. How do you see yourself in the game?
I'm pushing for a more magnificent medium. You know what I'm saying? I'm not willing to sign to anyone. However, I'll do a joint venture.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Even if I, had a label behind me, I don't even want no money for real. Y'all don't even got to front me. Just give me the woo-wop behind me and I'm gone.
Because it ain't nothing but a bank loan.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Period. And I really hate that a lot of people either don't know that or they ignore that. You know what I'm saying? I think labels really capitalize on that hunger for, wealth.
Man,
like,
what?
you know what I'm saying? You got people that's just trying to make it by and then they really try to hone in on that. I just be like, man, when I see people rushing to, even try to, like, even with the Yo Gotti contest.
You talking about the dollar for dollar?
Dollar for dollar, and y'all rushing to be slaves. Like, you know what I'm saying? I really hated to see it for real, but I understand like about participating in it because any social media wave dealing with freestyles, I'm on it.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But nobody finna make me get up to freestyle, you know what I'm saying, to be in a position to call them boss. That's why I say in all my songs it's corporate entertainment even after office hours. And that's for life. You know what I'm saying? So but to each his own.
No, it is to each his own, but people don't have the information. And that's why I'm happy you're saying it.
For sure.
Because the information has to be out there. You have to know that you are getting a bank loan.
Most
if somebody giving you a front or an advance artist, you have to pay that back with interest.
Most definitely.
And then you be in a 360 deal where, especially if you're in a 360, they get a piece of everything.
And that's something I don't want parts in for sure because if I sign a 360 deal, that mean they getting up off my YouTube because I'm a real influencer.
You done
so you know what I'm saying? So Facebook, they want everything like so. No, that's OV.
Yeah,
it's OV.
They gonna be like, I need 20% of all of that. And you be like, wow, you didn't even help me get to this.
I can't even do it, G. I would have to say if I was able to, if I was ever to like even think about participating in that, then that's got to be a serious number of M's.
Yeah.
Like a stupid number of M's. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I really prefer to, I really take pride in this corporate entertainment thing and knowing that that's what's powering everything. I don't mind a joint venture, getting somebody behind me, but, I work hard enough to be able to, you know what I'm saying, take care of my own finances for real. I don't got to worry about on myself. You know what I'm saying? Right. So y'all can hold the payday loan. I'll pay it great.
Would you be interested in being a corporate entity as far as signing other artists?
Actually, I'm definitely looking into that. I ain't even gonna hold you.
Okay.
If I come to a point where I just feel like, maybe it just wasn't meant for me on the music side, then that's when I'm gonna be comfortable with the cult following thing. Very similar to like Pusha T.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he has his cult following. He will never lose. He's not concerned about hit songs or none. Like, whenever he do it for the culture, and it's an incredible body of work.
Oh,
So, you know what I'm saying? Once I get to a certain point, I'll just be cool with that and sign artists, because as an influencer, I know how to build an artist.
Okay.
Nobody understands that more than a content creator. I understand social media. I understand how to catch the algorithm. I understand about someone being marketable. You know what I'm saying? One being more marketable than the other. So I definitely have more than enough potential to be able to take somebody and take them to the next level. So
Yeah.
that's something that I've definitely been thinking about for
I
sure
like that.
at some point.
I like that, and I see that in you. You know what I'm saying?
sure.
I didn't know that before this interview.
Most
But
certainly.
like talking to you, for sure, you can do that.
Blessings.
Easily.
Most
Easily.
certainly.
And I don't want you to look down at the cult following thing.
No, I mean,
Like,
it's like, you know, it's a beauty in the cult following, but it's just like, you know, my passion for music is beyond words. You know what I'm saying? I'm like Kanye's #1 fan. So it's just like, in my mind, I want to reach those Kanye heights.
Oh.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But there's an incredible respect for the cult following, you know what I'm saying, situation, and I'd be cool with that, but I want to at least be able to see if I can get to those Kanye heights, because I deserve to be there.
Thanks.
But, you
I,
know,
I love that. I love that. And you got to where you are now from your beliefs.
most certainly.
You know what I'm saying? So, for sure, man.
Indeed.
I'm loving it, dog. Well, we've talked about your music. We've talked about the videos and things like that. Anything we missing that you want to cover?
You know, I'm really a man of few words. When I say less, I really mean that for real. You know, just stay tuned for whatever's next. You know what I'm saying? Outside is back open.
Thanks.
Finally, I don't know for how long, but you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna be right back.
You hear me? Like, it's open for right now, so we definitely about to be taking advantage of that. I know one of the things that, you know what I'm saying, I really missed during COVID is being able to go inside and kick it with the youth at the Cook County Juvenile Center. That was always a big thing for me. I've always had Corpus Christmas at the county, you know what I'm saying, every year, where I will raise money to purchase gifts for the youth that are residing, you know what I'm saying, at the Cook County Juvenile Center, in addition to different summer events in which we'll go in and hoop with them and have rap contests and everything.
Yeah.
So, you know, definitely shout out to Mr. Muhammad, you know what I'm saying, in the nation, you know what I'm saying. We work closely a lot to, you know what I'm saying, be able to go and kick it with the youth and put something on their mind and remind them that ain't nobody forgot about them.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I look forward to getting out in the streets, you know what I'm saying, in Chicago as well, and try to curb some of the
violence,
activity, and energy that's been, you know, running so rampant
I do gotta
out
ask
in the
you about
streets.
that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? For
Before
sure.
we get out of here, we have to talk about that.
Most definitely.
Just the violence in the city, and it's been crazy, and it's been a crazy uptick since it's gotten warm.
Yeah.
You know, last week from, I believe the stat said from Monday through Thursday, 21 people shot. We looking at 5-6 people a day, bro.
For sure.
That was just 4 days. You know, and I know that number's way more over the weekend. You know what I'm saying? What do you think we can do to curb just some of that? Just the violence, like even the shooting that happened at the beach. It was broad daylight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, what do you think we can do to stop some of that, man?
Man, I got my work cut out for me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times when people hear about, you know what I'm saying, the unfortunate, you know what I'm saying, circumstances that may arise in Chicago, is I'm moving to Atlanta. And you
It's
know what I'm
there
saying,
too,
and
yeah.
getting up out of there and all that, we're off the band. But you know, you're doing all this complaining, but you're not trying to contribute to no solution. So I'm really just trying to put the footwork in, and you know what I'm saying, going and putting stuff on people's minds. I've been speaking with, you know what I'm saying, some entities in regard to establishing like teams in different areas of the city and being responsible for, you know what I'm saying, how they move and they operate in the violence in those different areas, and really just trying to get a hold on, you know what I'm saying, what's going on in the city. So I look forward to, you know what I'm saying, rolling up my sleeves and getting to it. Like I know what's going on in the land. I'm more than aware, but you know what I'm saying, I'm more focused on really just trying to find a solution, an effective solution. So, you know, the land already know how I'm coming. Like, I'm here. I'm never moving. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, also, all too many times, a lot of people have been blessed with Chicago's energy and support, taking them to, you know what I'm saying, higher plateaus. And then they, you know, go and leave and take their talents elsewhere. And I don't want to be a part of that.
Let me ask you this, though. Just playing devil's advocate. What if that's where the opportunity is? Because I know you, let's say your music career, and they're like, hey, we need you to move to Atlanta.
That's the thing, though, and that's another one of my points. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, with anybody, I don't need to do anything. You know what I'm saying? I work hard enough for me to be able to make my own opportunity. Like I told you, it'd be nice if I get a joint venture, but I don't need that.
Right.
That's why I work double hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? Anything that's offered to me that, you know what I'm saying, makes sense and is within my will, then I'm with it. But can't nobody tell me nothing, G.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And that go for the music or the production. Like, you know what I'm saying? These videos, like, I have the power to produce my own series, my own movie, my own anything. So if anything is not going in my favor, then y'all be safe and stay dangerous.
You saying it is what it is.
Period.
I hear you. As far as that, as far as the movies and different things like that, I'm gonna tell you, I'm a stand-up comedian.
Blessing.
So one of my biggest influences and people that I love is Bernie Mac.
A blessing, for
sure. Bernie he's one of them. I'm not leaving Chicago. You know. Now he would go work.
Yeah, I'm with that.
He would go work in LA for, like, they be like, oh, you gotta be on set for 2 weeks or whatever. He'll do that, but he's coming right back home.
Back to the crib.
He's coming right back home. Is that how you would work?
For sure. And it's not just about me. It's that, look, the people, the youth, it hit different when the person that's on TV, on the big screen, the billboards, you can see them. They right there, like, damn, they hit, like, that hit different. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to help the youth to really understand. And I'm talking about each generation really understand, like, this is real. Like, I really built it from the ground up with my team. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Sty and shout out to Redwood. Like, and, you know, my camera people, Colview, J Ward Film, shot by PG. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of the supporting actors and artists that I rock with, too many to name. You know what I'm saying? From Big Twine to Vo, Funny Ass Tierra. Like, the list just goes on. And of course, my little superstar, Brazil Marie. We cannot forget Brazil Marie. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, we all just, you know what I'm saying, was on one accord, and we still on one accord, and we getting where we gotta go. So, man, look, it's deeper than rap. It's deeper than everything, like, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I feel you. Would you ever do stand-up comedy?
Ever in life.
Never?
No.
Absolutely not.
And that's what, quite honestly, like, you know, I've gotten this label of comedian, you know what I'm saying, from a lot of people, and I understand why. A lot of my content is humorous and so on and so forth, but to be completely honest, like, in real life, like, I don't even be playing like that for real. Like, Chicago don't even breed you to play like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I struggle with anxiety. Like, as much as people come up to me and say, like, man, your videos help me to get through and, you know, bring me out of dark places, like, shit, the videos may be for me too, to help me get out of my dark places, you know what I'm saying? So, and even with stand-up, that is a beast that I have to respect. That's not easy to do. Like, you know, I could be funny in the midst of conversation. Yeah. But it's different when you got to stand on stage and you purposely have to make sure that everybody in that room is enjoying themselves. I'm going to get blue. I don't even like people enough to care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, by the time I get off stage, like, I'm tweaking with somebody in the crowd or something, like, oh, is you cool? Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, like, I'm not even happy enough to do that, G. I ain't going to hold you. So, man, I definitely respect all stand-up comedians and so on and so forth. And then it's just not where my passion lies. Right. I didn't even know that I would find this passion for directing and editing and acting. You know what I'm saying? God just kind of put it out there, and I'm like, all right, I feel you. Yeah, I feel you. I'm on that. But, you know, stand up, that's OV for me.
I hear you. But, you know, like you said, you get the label because your videos are
most certainly. I could empathize with people's
sentiments. So they'll say, yeah, Korporate should do stand up. For sure, like, absolutely not. I'll see y'all later. But there it is, man. I appreciate you stopping by the show,
dog. The pleasure was all mine, bro.
For real, man. For sure, I've learned so much about you, you know, in this little 25 minutes.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I know it's plenty of layers to you. You're a very deep dude.
Indeed.
You know what I'm saying? But you are hilarious. Keep doing what you're doing, and you're anointed, man.
Man, thank you
got,
so
you
much.
got God's blessing on you.
Thank you
for
so
sure,
much, brother.
dog.
I appreciate
That's
you.
love, man. It's Zach Boog Radio. My dog, Corporate. It's GCI.
Yes, sir.